Hi. It's early Saturday morning, and I'm just been up for a little bit, but this is what I look like when I get out of bed. I want to talk about my hormone therapy and my weight gain throughout the years, and my weight loss, of course. So about 4 years ago, I started my hormone therapy. At the time, I wasn't really focused on anything but, the changes that it would bring. Stuff like diet and exercise didn't really matter to me at the time. It was good in the beginning. I really didn't gain a whole lot of weight. Between the first and second year, that's when I noticed I started gaining a lot more weight, and that was due to the fact that I increased my hormone dosages. And each time I did that, my hunger levels really increased, threefold. Now, this is my personal experience, and it's different for everyone. Some people have reported that, it hasn't affected their appetite, but, it just depends on the hormone levels. If it's off balance or something like that, then it's going to create, sort of different things in your body. I started gaining weight, and it still didn't bother me because, the more fat you gain, the more your boobs grow. But after a while, it started becoming noticeable to me that I just wasn't happy with my appearance and my overall health. So I think in the last 2 years, within that time frame, I started becoming more aware of my health and of course my appearance. So I started to exercise, and of course, look into different diets and things like that. Since then, I've tried many different diets. Some were successful and I lost a lot of weight. However, it's come back, not so much as, before. Within this past year, I've learned a lot of things about diet and nutrition, and it's helped me to keep the weight off. Even though I've gained some back, it's not really that bad as it used to be. I used to just go all out and eat whatever I wanted. But I've gained the self-control to not eat so much, or know when to stop, or know what to eat. And I think that's the key, is depending on your goals too, is, what types of food to eat, knowing your macros, and, and your calories count, of course. I used to focus on calorie restriction, which really, really sucks. It's really terrible, because you always feel weak and in a bad mood constantly. So I've did a thing that's called reverse dieting, slowly ramping up my calories. And of course, just watching, the foods that I eat, and eating certain things, which is primarily like mostly whole foods, and, take my supplements. And of course, my exercise routine is pretty, I wouldn't say extensive, but for my age, I think it's, a lot. I actually figured out, just based off of knowing where to start, if I need to increase or if I have to decrease how much I eat, tweak what my macros are. Macros being, of course, my fats, my proteins, and my carbs. Eating at my maintenance level, but doing what's called body recompositioning, is basically just building more muscle and burning off the fat. The more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn. Of course, the more protein you have to eat to maintain those the muscle mass that you're gaining. Not that I'm a big heavy person, or super huge or fit like a pro competitor or anything like that. But it's all relative to how much muscle you carry and your weight, stuff like that. Once you figure everything out, eat enough protein, do weight training, and a little bit of cardio maybe. It just depends on your goals. I mean, if you have goals that require you to be more cardio fit than somebody just trying to maintain an appearance, then of course your exercise routine and your diet routine is going to be differently, obviously. And by the way, I'm not a certified trainer or dietitian or anything like that. This is just my personal experience and what I've practiced and experimented with, and it only works for me. I mean, there's just a lot of information out there. You can Google, YouTube, but just be careful of some of the information. A lot of it's fad, a lot of it's maybe misinformation that people don't intend to pass around, but at the moment that's what they believe in. But there is a lot of good YouTube channels and things like that that actually steer you kind of like in the right direction, and you can find out for yourself whether it works for you or not. There's no one diet plan that I could tell you that's going to work for you specifically. Again, it was a personal journey. I had to kind of really figure it out for myself. I'm able to maintain my weight. In closing, the hormone therapy does affect your appetite and stimulates the appetite to the point where, you eat more, gain more weight. Generally, it's just a matter of being aware of it and figuring out how you can control that if you want to maintain, proper weight. And as always, if you like my channel, if you like the content, or if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment below, and eventually I can get around to doing a video. I'm very busy, but I want to keep my YouTube channel going. It's just something I like to do. So if you want to subscribe to my channel or like this video, that being said, I will chat with you all later. Bye.